Good, happy Sunday morning, March 28th, 2021. I'm Riley King, and happy Sunday morning, everyone, and welcome to this Sunday morning edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. We have a lot of news to get to this Sunday morning, so let's begin. First up, we're going to begin with a look at your COVID-19 numbers in New Hampshire. Let's take a look at those right now. And here is a check of those COVID-19 numbers in New Hampshire right now. There are 82,745 number of people in New Hampshire have tested positive for COVID-19. There are 1,235 number of deaths from COVID-19 in New Hampshire. There are 78 current number of hospitalizations for COVID-19 in New Hampshire. And that is a look at your COVID-19 numbers for New Hampshire. New Hampshire reports 4 new COVID-19 deaths yesterday. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
I think what sets us apart is the fact that our technicians live and breathe only chimneys. It's not a part of our economy.
Right now, we are tracking an increase in coronavirus cases in the state. Tonight, there are 401 new cases to report. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Charisse LeClaire. Now, this is the 5th consecutive day there have been more than 300 cases. The last time this happened was in early February. The estimated number of active cases of COVID also jumping. More than 2,800 people are now battling the virus. That's more than 100 higher than the day before. 95% of all patients with coronavirus have recovered. 4 more lives were lost to COVID-19. 2 of those deaths are connected to long-term care facilities. 1% of all patients diagnosed with coronavirus have died since the start of this pandemic. And COVID-19 cases in the U.S. are increasing in at least 22 states. And health experts are concerned about a possible 4th surge. It comes as the United States hits a single-day record for vaccines. More than 3.5 million shots administered in 24 hours. More than 15% of all granted staters are now fully vaccinated, and nearly 27% have received their first dose.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. New Hampshire Motor Speedway hosts second mass COVID-19 vaccination clinic. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Summit Packaging Systems is hiring for all shifts. Summit knows stability, security, and growth are extremely valuable. You'll develop skills to succeed and earn steady income and benefits. Apply online at summitpackagingsystems.com/careers today.
Around 8,000 people will make their way through this tent at New Hampshire Motor Speedway this weekend. Organizers say the process is going smoothly.
Heroes in action!
Lots of smiles, thumbs up, and clapping at New Hampshire Motor Speedway today. This weekend, around 8,000 people will get their first dose of the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine at the state's mass vaccination clinic.
They're coming through, getting vaccinated, then they go into their observation period, and they're out. They're out in about 35 or 40 minutes, and we'll vaccinate somewhere between 4,000 and 4,200 people today.
At one point today, state health officials estimated they were vaccinating around 700 people an hour. This is the second mass vaccination event at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Officials and volunteers say they keep making adjustments to improve the process.
Every time we do this, when we're done, we take a look and say, what can we do to be better and stronger? And we make a few changes to help the process go better. And this is proof of it right here. You can see things are going great today.
And that work was noticed by people who received the vaccine today.
Exceptional job. Exceptional job.
Yeah, it could not have, it was amazing.
Yeah.
It really was.
This weekend's efforts has state health officials optimistic about the entire vaccination process.
We're over a month ahead of schedule. You know, this week coming, we're rolling out all the other phases, and that's going to be great for our citizens. And then we just get into making sure that everybody gets vaccinated, and hopefully everybody will be able to have their first dose by the end of May.
Everyone getting vaccinated here this weekend will have a second dose scheduled for them the weekend of the 24th. That will be here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Jessica Moran, WMUR News.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Body of missing Massachusetts woman found in Ossipee Lake, officials say. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
For the easy and the complex, the small stuff and the big, we're here with the affordable local loans, easy to manage accounts, and financial advice to help you blaze a trail, figure stuff out, and make your money go farther. We're Granite State Credit Union. Live bold.
Well, Mike, authorities say they're grateful to provide some closure for the victim's family, but it is not the news that they were hoping for. The body of 41-year-old Sinead Lyons was found not far from where she was last seen 2 weeks ago, walking along the shore of Ossipee Lake near Bear Camp River with her German Shepherd.
She was doing exactly what we believe she was doing, walking along, at the edge of this pressure ridge, and then she went through the ice at some point.
The Lowell, Massachusetts woman was reported missing on March 12th, sparking a massive search by foot, air, and water from multiple agencies. On Friday, Fish and Game divers returned to the area where she was last seen, and using sonar, they were able to locate her body in 12 feet of water. Authorities do not suspect foul play.
It's a sad situation. Our heart goes out to the family, and certainly they traveled a long distance to get here, for this. So, but no, it's sad.
Captain Michael Eastman says divers did not find the German Shepherd. Lyons' family traveled from Ireland to be here for the search.
And it was quite an undertaking for them to get here this week, just because of COVID.
Eastman says this highlights the dangers of ice this time of year.
It may look like it's safe out there, but as the temperatures increase and as runoff comes into the lakes, lakes and ponds are forever moving. So you have currents that are under the ice deteriorating.
This is the second recovery Fish and Game has made recently. Just last week, the body of another woman who was reported missing was found in the Pemigewasset River in Lincoln. Reporting live, Mike Cronin, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Manchester Fire Chief to retire on April 30th. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Every family runs out of space.
Come on, Kate. I need you to get in there. I'll be out in a minute. Come on.
You're so annoying.
When you're buying or selling a home, it all starts with having the right agent by your side.
Hello?
It's Michelle from the Masiello Group. I've got some great news.
Experience quality. Masiello.com.
Manchester Fire Chief Dan Goonan is calling it a career after 36 years with the city. In a letter to the mayor, Chief Goonan said he's looking forward to spending more time with his family after a very busy tenure as chief. Mayor Joyce Craig said in a statement in part, quote, Chief Goonan has championed initiatives that change the way we address substance misuse and mental illness in Manchester, pointing to the work he did to develop safe stations in the midst of the opioid epidemic. His last day will be April 30th.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Southwest Airlines pilot caught on a hot mic ranting about liberals. Let's take a listen to that video from NBC News.
A Southwest Airlines pilot is under investigation after he left his microphone open while he was talking to air traffic control and was caught giving an expletive-filled rant about liberals.
Yeah, damn liberal weirdos. Probably drive around them days.
Now, according to the FAA, the pilot was taxiing at the San Jose International Airport when it happened. FAA rules mandate that pilots only talk about flight operations while taxiing. Southwest says they are fully addressing the situation internally and that the pilot's views do not represent those of the nearly 60,000 other Southwest employees.
Okay, and there you go on that.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite.
There you go on that video and that report. And that does it for this morning edition of the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here later on today for another newscast. I'll have a news report coming up in a little bit. Goodbye.